Hello there, yo everybody, it's Epic99 here, coming at you with a video this month about the monthly objectives in Final Fantasy XI, the objectives that will earn you the Deeds of Heroism that you can use to purchase all kinds of awesome stuff. It takes a little while to accumulate them. Right now I'm working towards the Monbro Trust, but I thought it'd be useful to have a video to show you how to get through the objectives this month. We'll do all four. So thanks so much for tuning in. Let's get right into it. The first objective, if you go into your menu and you go into quests and you go to your objective list and head down to other, you'll see in the other menu here a list, a selection called monthly objectives. Each month you'll have 4 objectives to complete, and these will earn you Deeds of Heroism. So go ahead and make sure you flag all 4 of these. The first one is Goblin Mystery Box. So let's go ahead and tackle that one. You'll need to do this one 3 times, so this will take you 3 days of the month. But you can do this in any of your cities. All you have to do is find one of these reward goblins. The ones that have this little special dial that you can open. You can find these guys in Juneau, in Adeline. So go find one of these guys. I'm here at G10 in Eastern Adeline, right near the Mog House. Just talk to him. If you have some of these tally points accumulated, which you just get just for subscribing. So if you're a brand new player, you may not be able to do this, but if you've been around for a while, or at least a couple of months, you should have enough to do this. Open the box and profit. Is the first choice there, and then just select any of these dials, whichever one you want. I usually do this. I usually just do the special dial. You never know, you might get lucky every once in a while. You get like an expensive item, but usually I just get garbage. But that's the process. You just talk to this guy, and you should tick off that objective 3 times. Shouldn't be too hard. No problems there. On to the next one. Objective number 2 is we're gonna do Chocobo Races. So if you've never done this before, it's a little kind of event that they added many years ago, and it's pretty simple. You just want to head up to Port Juneau. So make your way to Port Juneau, and that is where we begin our adventures with the Chocobo Races. To my knowledge, there are no entry requirements for this. You should be able to just go right in to this building right here and get started. So we're going to head into the Chocobo circuit. So once you're in here, you want to head over to the right and take this little teleportation device. This will actually take you to like the race entry area. And what you're going to need to do to actually participate in this is just buy a ticket. So we can go over, and I'm not sure who you talk to. I think it's this person. Yeah, so this person asks you which racetrack do you want to go to. You can go to any of these racetracks. It doesn't really matter, but we'll just head over to the Alzabi racetrack. Why not? And she'll kind of teleport you to that, I guess, that instance or that part of the Chocobo place. It doesn't really matter where you go. But to actually get a ticket, I guess you talk to one of these people. And what you're going to do, I don't know, it's one of these guys. Not accepting Chocobets. Okay, so maybe this track isn't like active right now, so let's just try it. Keep trying the different like race tracks. Let's just go to the Juneau track and just see if that's ready. I'm sure there's little announcements that kind of tell you where the races are happening. Or I think you can talk to someone and they'll tell you. Maybe it's this person. No, that's who you talk to once you get the ticket. Yeah, so you just gotta find an active race, basically, is what you need to do. Okay, yeah, so they're accepting these. So what we're gonna do is purchase a Chocobet ticket. You basically just, I don't know, just whatever, just who you think's gonna come in first, second, third, whatever. And then you pay a little bit of gil. Yeah, I'll purchase 10. No, 5. Yes. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you can try to make money on this if you want to, but it doesn't really matter. And then you talk to this person once you've got your ticket, and they will admit you into the race track. And now we're at the race, and you just kind of have to wait. So we're just going to wait here for a little bit until the race starts. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but it earns you some Deeds of Heroism, and Deeds of Heroism are a useful thing to have. All right, so the race has started. We've completed the objective, and that's all there is to that. You only need to do that 1 time each month, and then you just have to kind of sit here and watch the race unfold. So yay, let's watch the crystal stakes. This seems fancy. All right, so who's gonna win? Let's see. I'm gonna put my money on, I don't know, Leaper. Who knows? Go, go, go! Well, Steve, it looks like these Chocobos are doing a really great job out there today. We've got some wet conditions on the track this morning. It looks like the green one is falling behind a bit. The blue one's stepping ahead. This looks pretty intense. We've got a leader here. They're going around curve number 1. Oh, the inside track has gotten blasted out by the green Chocobo. That blue guy is struggling a little bit to get around that corner. I wonder what's going to happen next. We've got someone surging ahead. It looks like a Hume on a yellow Chocobo. What the heck is going on there? Coming into the S curve here, we've got an exclamation point, and who saw that coming? I can't believe this. Oh, this guy's got a burst of speed coming in. This blue Chocobo might be coming up from behind. Here comes Greenie. Greenie and Hume are neck and neck. What's going to happen on this straightaway? We need a burst of speed here from these Chocobos, everybody. All right, we got green and blue neck and neck. Oh, these dudes are just watching. What is going on? This is pod racing. So Anakin Skywalker coming around the last curve at the Boonta Eves race here. We've got 2 yellow Chocobos going into the tunnel. Who's going to come out victorious? No one could tell. It's going to be really close here, Steve. I think we've got to see what happens after they come out of this tunnel. I don't know. Anything could happen here, guys. The fans are so excited to see what happens in this race. All right, out of the tunnel now, and we've got a new leader. We've got green Chocobo, yellow Chocobo, and yellow Chocobo 2 in the lead, but blue Chocobo is making a resurgence here, Steve. Coming around the waterfall curve, we've got some stiff competition as they come around this last pond here. What could happen? No one could tell. Green Chocobo with a surge of speed. Yellow Chocobo struggling a little bit here. We've got this guy wanting to win the race, but off somewhere that no one knows. He's off in the distance. He's just like trailing behind. Look at, they're crying. There's tears of sadness flowing from their eyes. They don't know what's happening here. But the speed dust is kicking up. There's so many particle effects happening. As they round into the finish line here, it's going to be a photo finish, everybody, neck and neck. Who could win? Who's it going to pull forward here? Who is going to win this Chocobo race? It's going to be yellow guy! So that is objective number 2. Simply watch Chocobo Race and you're good to go for the month. All right, on to objective number 3. Let's take a look here. Again, make sure you set these. You don't want to do this and not have set the objective. Number 3 is open treasure coffers in the Walk of Echoes the requisite number of times. And that's just 1 time. So let's head over and do some Walk of Echoes. Now this one's got some entry requirements, so you want to keep that in mind. To do Walk of Echoes, you will need to be level 70 plus and have at least started the Wings of the Goddess mission Kate Sith. That's an early mission, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get that started. And then you're going to want to find your way to the past zone of Zarkobard, Zarkobard S. There is a vertical conflux at H9. If you go out to Zarkobard S by whatever means, if you can get to the past and maybe you can have a black mage retrace you, or you start the Wings of the Goddess to get out to Zarkobard S, you might need to put a little time and effort into, if you don't have that zone unlocked, to getting that zone unlocked. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go to... there's a teleport crystal out there, so I'm just going to use that. We're going to go to the Valendoenia front Zarkobard S and home point 1. And when you get out here, just saunter down the hill a bit, and you'll find the entry to the Walk of Echoes. It's this vertical conflux. So head into this vertical conflux. It costs 1,000 gil to obtain the key item that you need to participate in Walk of Echoes, so keep that in mind as well. You can get some great rewards out of here, though. They're pretty rare, but they do drop. You just have to do it a lot. The nice thing about this is there's no restrictions on the number of people that can participate. So if you find if you just happen to come down here and there's a group doing a particular instance, you can just run with them, and it's pretty good. So we'll just pop into just one of these that I just know how to do. So you'll need to just you can choose any one of these. Some of them are more difficult than others. I find this one to be pretty doable, especially on Rune Fencer. You can use trusts in here. One trick about this that you might not know if you don't do a lot of Walk of Echoes is that the trusts, the enmity restriction is removed from the trusts. So even if you're fighting stuff and your trusts die and you've got mobs on you, you can resummon them. So that's cool. You've also got auto re-raise while you're in here, so keep that in mind. If you just want to zerg through this zone, one trick for this area is you just aggro everything and run to the boss, die in a corner, and then raise up and unweaken and then fight the boss by themselves. So you could do that. You could do that method too. Lots of ways to do it. You should be able to get through this pretty easily. You also get some really great temp items in here. So you're gonna get like a giant's drink, which I would suggest using. I typically pop the giant's drink and then maybe like this mega elixir, because you usually get these back as you're fighting. And let's go. Just fight this guy. Fun times, amnesia, physical defense shield, great. All right, and that's it. There we go. Cool. We got the victory. So, nice work, everybody. That's how you do it, and that should be the end of your quest for this month. Pretty simple. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave some comments, feedback. Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter or Twitch. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I will see you next time. As always, don't forget to get it together.